Ryuki, you look tired. Are you okay?
After all that, we haven't made any progress at all. It takes a toll, knowing you've wasted your time on a case like this.
I don't know. I feel like we're making more progress than we did in the first game.
Why don't you rest for a bit?
I plan on it. That's why I came here.
Yeah, by this point in the first game, we knew pretty close to zero, so...
This place is always therapeutic for me.
Is that...
Leon.
What's he doing here?
Let's go find out.
Oh, you, right.
It's you. I was watching the sky.
The sky?
Yeah, like I told you. I've dreamed about being up in the sky since I was a little kid. I always wanted to be a pirate.
I mean... Okay.
You mean pilot?
No way. Real? Is he that stupid?
Oh, this? It's Alfred. Non-alcoholic beer. I really love this drink.
So, like, but... What's the point? Like, beer doesn't taste good, okay?
It was in that vending machine, so I got one. I like this part. It's quiet, peaceful, serene.
See a man in a park. Why are you here? What are you doing? What are you drinking? Explain yourself to me.
I know the feeling.
It's the perfect place to be left alone with your thoughts.
I agree, but what were you thinking about?
Oh, I just got a request from someone. I agreed to do it on the spot, but no, I'm not sure if it was the right choice. I've been wondering if I should have refused instead.
What was the request?
Can't tell you that. It's confidential. Yeah, and that's the video that everyone's talking about online, right? I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard of it. I heard a bunch of people that watched it have gone missing. Though, who knows if that's all true. Supposedly, there's some complex hidden message in that video. Just like Bats 490. I don't know much else.
Don't mind me, nothing weird happening.
Well, I don't know the situation exactly, but I understand what you're asking. You want to get inside that facility and take a look around. Maybe there's something there. Though I didn't see anything last time I was there. Oh well. I'll accept your request. So stop making that face, alright? Cheer up, please.
Facility?
I don't know.
By tonight, he must have meant today. The night of the 12th, right?
I would assume so. He did say he just got the request.
Who did it come from?
Yeah, obviously she's gonna know that.
I can't tell.
That was a really frustrating question. I got a little annoyed when he said that, to be honest.
Anyway, I'll be going now. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate, but try not to overdo it. See ya.
That
By the
sprinkler
way,
in the
Ryuki,
back is really distracting. I wish it wasn't there. It looks bad.
Wanna watch it?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, play it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please play it for me?
Very well.
Didn't say good boy. Well, this one is significantly more cursed. Okay. Man robbed ghost. Toilets, okay. I understand. illuminating.
Hey, Ryuki? Are you okay?
No, it was a cognito hazard. Maybe it actually was. I see. Yes, yes. Go on, I'm listening.
What? It can't be. How? Why is it suddenly nighttime?
Don't you know? The Earth rotates toward the east, so...
What was I doing all this time?
You've been standing there, like an NPC that froze up.
Very specific choice of words.
Hey, what happened?
That's what I'd like to know. I watched that video and then I came to and now we're here.
Like I said, it was a cognito hazard, yes.
What time is it, Tama?
21:30.
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
This is bad. We need to hurry.
Sheesh.
Tama's design is just so much better than Aiba's, dude. Both in, like, human form and the eye form. Oh.
No.
It can't be.
So... probably wasn't her, although... I suppose you can't rule that out after the first game, right?
This can't be happening.
Mamoru, I'm gonna be honest, you fucked up pretty bad, dude.
Daddy's job.
Look at how flat that dude's ass is. Holy shit, it's practically concave. Wait, I didn't even realize what you just said. Hello?
I assist and protect that person from harm. Yeah, Daddy's a professional. I won't ever let anything bad happen to them.
Oh, okay.
Looks like he's not the culprit.
He was probably talking to, like, his kid, okay? I hope that's what was happening there. I hope we didn't just glimpse something really weird. Controller.
Yeah, I think we can strike him off the list of suspects.
You know, maybe I'm the problem for just assuming that if he said daddy, he meant it in, like, you know, an untoward way. Maybe I'm the problem. Not the pawn, you
President
idiot.
informed me that you'd be here at 2200, so I let you through into this room.
Man, no one says 2200 in conversation, dude.
Then, her body. I think it was around 1400.
No, nobody actually talks like that. Unless you're in the military, you're not saying 1400. Tama also did this, but like,
President
she's
got
at least
back
a
to the
machine.
Police returned to this room, and I haven't seen her since. I'm not always in the president's office. I'm usually on standby in the room outside. I only come here when called.
Well, did anyone come in?
Tokiko has been in this room since 2 p.m.?
She should have been, yeah.
Has anyone entered or left the room?
No one.
Is it possible that someone was in there before 2 p.m.?
Well, then why do you say she should have been in here if you know nobody came in and left? You can't, why did you not? You know, you said two contradictory things.
No. I'm sure you're already aware that the security here is incredibly tight. There are security cameras all over the stairs and corridors, along with the elevator and outside the door. It's impossible to get in without getting noticed.
Ryuki, I checked the data in the security cameras. It's true that no one entered this room other than Tokiko. And No one left it either.
Well, what about the waterfall? Is this like a point of entrance and exit, perhaps?
Yeah, that door is the only way in or out.
What about the water? The water's coming in from somewhere. I guess there isn't a very large seam up there. All the way back around.
Of course not. Who'd put a security camera in their own room?
I would hate that, I won't lie. But I have a thing with people watching me that I don't like very much. I've told this story before, but the short version is that when I was like 16 years old, I realized that some nefarious individual, I assume, was like watching me through a window at like 11 p.m. And I didn't like that very much. I can still remember the sensation today of my stomach just hitting the floor. Like, it was something else, man. So I don't like people, like, watching me anymore, you know? I have kind of a thing about it.
Very well. Please don't let anyone out of the building.
Got it.
So I would also not like a camera in the room.
How did this happen?
Which is, I suppose, ironic, given what I'm talking at right now, but when I'm not using it, I put it face down on the table because I'm afraid it's going to be watching me. Because I'm kind of a psychopath.
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
One thing is for sure. Ryuki, look around the room. No traces of blood.
In other words, Tokiko wasn't killed here.
The culprit must have been Terror. He killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought her right half here.
But how did he get in the room?
It seems very inexplicable, doesn't it?
We don't know how he left either.
What if he's still in this room?
Where?
No, that's not possible. I checked with X-ray vision. No sign of anyone and no biological responses.
Moreover, where? There's like very little furniture.
Then he had to have escaped somehow.
I suspect the culprit's escape route and way in were the same.
What about,
So, Ryuki,
you know...
let's look into finding the escape route first. We should know how the culprit got in once we learn how they got
like
out.
down there?
Okay, let's investigate.
I'm feeling the waterfall.
Before we begin, I want to point something out. The side with the window is the south. And the waterfall is to the north.
I know that. Why are you mentioning it?
Shut your mouth! It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't know which way was which. You should be grateful I told you.
Okay.
Imagine describing the layout of a room with north and south, though.
Just zip it and get working, all right?
Couldn't be me. Oh god. Well, so nothing's immediately leapt out at me there. Oh, infrared. Also, no. There's not really anything down there, I guess. It's a wall.
A hidden passageway behind it?
Probably not.
I mean, this certainly doesn't look like it.
The room is inorganic as a whole, so this really stands out.
Damn, dude, I didn't know that water was artificial. That's crazy. Oh, it was glass. I mean, I guess it did shatter, didn't it? I don't know why, it just didn't look like it was made of glass.
Looks like the statue is made of iron.
Is that not the case for the others? Mm-hmm.
This statue is iron too.
So the others weren't? Please confirm. Okay, fine. Don't confirm. No big deal.
If you spin this around, a secret staircase from the floor.
Won't appear.
Okay.
As I mentioned before, there are no traces of blood in the room. Not on this desk, the walls, or the floor.
Terror killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought the right half of her body to this room. But how?
Like, I know I shouldn't assume it's supernatural, but I'm going to.
It's Tokiko's right half. Just like before, it's been severed at the molecular level. The body appears to have been cut with the same instrument, and she was also bisected while she was still alive.
In other words, it's highly likely that it was the same killer.
I don't know, man. This seems like a pretty generic way to kill someone. I feel like it could be an unrelated case.
Yes, that's why I said Terror is probably the culprit. The estimated time of death is approximately 3 hours ago, which would be around 1900 today. That's when we were at Yoyagi Park.
No hidden prompts on it somewhere else. I've been fooled before.
Wait, what's this?
There are metal plates shaped like numbers embedded in the board at the front of the desk, so you're able to see them by using X-ray like this.
It's as if this was prepared just for us.
It's frustratingly not quite symmetrical.
Who would do something like this?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's focus on the investigation.
There's something embedded in the wall.
It's a keypad for a pin code.
But this frame is on there tight. It won't budge.
Maybe there's some way to move it. There's something in the floor.
Maybe it's a rail? It's embedded in the floor.
This is probably an electromagnetic rail. It extends from the corner of the statue toward the pond.
Okay.
The same kind of rail is over here, too.
It's even going toward the same direction. Looks like the wall behind this waterfall is made of tungsten.
Damn, real?
It's a material that blocks X-rays, so I'm not able to see anything beyond that wall.
That's a weird thing to make your wall out of.
Is this?
What is it?
Inside Tokiko's womb. There are traces of her having given birth.
What?
Though it wasn't recently. It has to have been more than 20 years ago.
Is this something you could actually tell with an X-ray? That seems so strange to be able to tell that with an X-ray.
Tokiko has a grown child?
Yes, but there are no records of this anywhere in her family register. She hasn't filed birth registration, and there aren't any records of it in any medical institutions in Japan.
Alright. You know. Hello. I see. Gotcha. The eyes meeting, of course. I'm familiar with the concept. Oh, hello.
What's this? There's an arrow under the symbol.
And 7 squares, too.
If you detected it with thermo mode, does that mean it's emitting heat?
It must have a heating wire or something embedded in it.
Okay.
There's something coming out of it.
It's an infrared laser. Normally it wouldn't be visible, even with thermal mode. But this place is full of water particles. Light hits the water particles and disperses, making it visible to the human eye.
Is that true? I'm sorry, I'm very stupid. I don't know anything. I'm very gay. Is this a real thing?
The light is shining toward the southeast. It's crossing the pond in a diagonal line.
And there's also one here.
An infrared laser is coming out of the statue, too. It's crossing with that other beam.
This one's aimed to the northeast, huh?
I believe I've detected the end of the puzzle.
Alright, looks like we've investigated what we could for now. Now, let's get to solving the mystery.
How did the culprit get out of the room? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes. So, let's begin. The first thing that comes to mind is that rail under the floor.
The electromagnetic rail.
The rail leads from this statue toward the pond.
Yeah,
Do you think the statue moves along the rail?
it's made of iron. So maybe it's pulled with an electromagnet.
It's probably operated with a remote control or something.
But I didn't find anything like that.
Then, please...
Summon remote.
Hello? Come out, remote. Where'd you go?
I was expecting a seance. I'm very disappointed.
I won't leave you alone anymore, so come on out.
Ryuki, are you okay?
Why do remotes go missing all the
I was
time?
gonna say, oh shit, she can fly. But this is virtual reality, isn't it?
No matter how many times you find them, they vanish within seconds.
I wasn't brought into this world just to look for remotes.
My man's having an existential crisis right now. Somebody help this man.
Let's calm down for a minute. You must have had a rough childhood. Take a deep breath. We can forget about the remote for now.
Use magnet.
Tama, do you have a magnet?
No, I don't. Besides, you can't move something like that with something as small as a portable magnet anyway.
Fine.
Yes, we have no other
We'll
choice.
do the boring one.
So, let's get right to it.
Wait, don't actually move it until we're shooting.
What do you mean?
I mean when we actually record this with the camera and complete the film.
Why are you like this?
Quiet! I'm the director, so you follow my instructions, or I'll fire you.
Yes, ma'am.
This statue is the same as the one we saw earlier.
The underground rail leads toward the pond.
Which means...
Tilt building.
All right, let's tilt this building somehow.
What?
Isn't it obvious? Objects move from high places to low places.
He is correct.
If we make that statue's position higher, it'll naturally slide toward the pond.
Mm-hmm.
Do you build an airport every time you need to go to the convenience store?
I mean, if I had the money. Lubricate floor.
If you make the floor slippery, I'm sure it'll move on its own.
If that's your best idea, why don't I cover your whole body in motion and drag you?
Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, I clicked give up. Whoops.
No good. Let's just give up.
Never mind. Give up was the correct choice. Oh, fuck it.
Where's this coming from?
Well, there's this game I played a long time ago, and there was this part where you couldn't advance until you chose give up on the investigation.
And this is your best idea?
That doesn't happen in any of the Danganronpa games, did it? That seems like something that has to be a reference. Alright.
Well, there's not much else we can do.
So, let's get right to it.
You little shit! Don't make me send you back to the green room, damn it!
God damn.
Oh, right. We were still in rehearsal. I'm not supposed to move it until the shoot.
Yes, we don't want this important set to get damaged, right?
This is a set?
So forceful. I
There
wasn't
was an
ready.
input device behind this. You already know the numbers to enter, right?
Even if I did, I would need to be able to move the frame.
That's not what I asked. Do you know the code or not? In fact, I need you to know the answer. If you can't even solve this, you don't deserve to call yourself a member of Abyss.
So, can you tell me the numbers? It should be 7 digits.
What? Telling me you don't know?
No, that's not what I meant.
Then spit it out already.
Am I stupid? Can I look at that thing we found again?
You quit screwing around.
You saw the non-equal X symbol using thermal mode, didn't you? And
Yeah, I remember
there were
this.
16 numbers arranged in a diamond shape. You should be able to use those numbers to figure out the answer.
But you wouldn't let me look at it again.
Now, try again.
But... So... 4, 6... Do you add the row? 4, 6, 4... 4, 4, 6, 5? Fuck. Why won't you let me look at it while I'm doing it?
Now, try again.
Why won't you let me look at it? Why? I've forgotten what I said. Why? Okay, here we go. No. What am I pushing to make this come up? So 4, 6, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5. No, 4. No. I'm no. 4, 6, 4. Fuck. I'm sorry. 4, 6, 4, 4, 4. It's not a complicated one. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't understand. I'm looking up the answer. It's because the X's between each number should be read as multiply symbols. So it, oh, I see, you multiply down rather than add down. Ah, I see. So look, I'm a dumb bitch, alright? And it won't let me look at it while I'm solving it, so I'm entering the code I'm looking at. 0, 9, 5.
Yep, good job. That's probably the answer.
Great. I am, in fact, a stupid bitch.
Probably.
I mean, it's not like I actually checked. I don't know whether those numbers are correct or not.
It's really frustrating it won't let you, like, look at the picture while you're trying to solve
Okay,
it.
the rehearsal is now over. It's time to start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to start filming. Ryuki, you're going to play the fleeing culprit this time. The one who placed the right half of Tokiko's severed body here. You just finished a big job. You need to get out of here, fast. But if you leave the conventional way, you'll be spotted by the surveillance camera.
Well, that's no good.
Same thing for when you entered, too. The culprit used some special method to get in and out of the room. Now, I want you to consider the situation, and whatever you might be feeling, use it for your performance.
Hey, is it really necessary to act?
Shut up! Okay, here we go.
He looked so pained in the portrait.
Ready? Action!
I'm the one who killed Tokiko Shigure. I brought the body here for some reason. Now that I'm done here, I'm gonna leave.
Terrible acting as usual.
Give me a break.
Okay, what did the culprit do first to escape?
Well, there's that electromagnetic rail in the floor leading to the pond. It pulls the iron statue with magnetic force. The culprit probably used a remote control, but I can't find it, so...
I recognize this sound, this song.
Forcing it! Something happened.
It's because it touched the infrared laser from the southwest statue.
Okay, so the statue was moved so it would hit the laser.
What did the culprit do next?
He must have also moved this statue with a remote.
Okay, go.
Tilt building.
The statue begins moving via the electromagnets. The culprit grins maniacally, his plan in motion.
Stop!
Hmm?
Can you not read the stage directions out loud? You're supposed to play the part of the culprit.
But what's the point of...
Don't talk back to the director! Don't make me throw a fucking ashtray at you!
Oh no! I need to hurry, or someone's gonna see me! Hurry! Hurry! Move already!
Good, Ryuki. That's it! That's what I wanted to see!
Yeah, he's putting his heart in it.
But like I said, the culprit probably had a remote.
It's fine. This scene is where we show the screaming of the culprit's tortured heart in monologue.
Monologue.
Alright. This statue reacted to the laser too. I see. So this is how it works. So I just need to enter the number from earlier, right? 49011095. There.
It was the waterfall.
Look!
A hidden door.
Once again, it was not teleportation. Very disappointing.
It's more than a hidden door. It's an elevator. See? There's a button pointing down next to the door.
This is the highest floor of the building. Looks like this elevator is only for going down.
Well, it could hardly go up.
Let's try pushing it.
Now we know Terror's escape route.
And the way he got in.
Terror used this elevator to bring Tokiko's right half into the room.
He must have used the same method to get out.
The statue and non-Yipple X symbol must have been set up to return to their original positions automatically. Anyway, let's go down there.
Secret tunnel.
What is this place?
Oh.
It looks like we tunneled to the other side.
Well, this is the place we saw in Ryuki's sink, right?
You mean we're underground?
Yeah, more than 160 feet deep. Radio waves are completely cut off due to the depth. We can't connect to the network, so keep that in mind.
I estimated the depth by calculating the acceleration and time spent in the elevator. Okay, you didn't need to tell me.
Anyway, let's start looking around.
Sure does suddenly feel like playing a fucking Gabriel Knight game.
Maybe we'll find some sort of clue.
What's this? It's mechanical.
Some sort of device, maybe?
Can't you analyze it?
Not from here, no. At the very least, it doesn't seem to be explosives or poison gas.
Really, because that's exactly what I would have guessed it was.
You mean it's safe to open?
Probably. It's a box. There was a strange device inside.
This is kind of creepy.
Maybe it's a pedestal for performing some sort of ritual.
Like offering a sacrifice.
It's not an ironing board, that's for sure.
You don't know that.
Tokiko. She said Nyes isn't a religious group, but this is clearly...
It's definitely got some cold vibes going on.
Yeah. Because simulation theory is a religion. So...
A Nyes symbol here, too.
The non-nuble X.
Do you want to open this now? Would you please open this now? Okay. That's fine.
Sand is coming down from above.
That's sand.
Looks like the ceiling has degraded. I hope it doesn't come down on us.
That's... seems like extremely bad news.
Don't tell me you're going to open it.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Why not?
Well, just a hunch.
It should be fine. You said it's safe to open.
I did add probably.
Still, we can't just not check it.
You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon, huh?
You're damn right.
There's so much wrong with that statement. But yes, that's the idea.
Did he say there are? I said there is, but did I hear him completely wrong?
What was that sound?
Ryuki, a biological signal has been detected. They're somewhere close.
Hello?
What the?
What?
Why do you look like that?
What do you mean?
Anyway.
Simulation, eh?
Hey! Freeze! What is this?
Well, Ryuki at the very least is in a simulation. Has to be, right? Come on, you can climb faster than that. Oh my god!
There's more coming down from above. There's another one.
Damn it!
Oh my god! What a guy. I would not have thought to do that.
Hey! I said stop!
Ah, fuck. Well, that's probably bad.
Boss! I apologize for yesterday!
Ryuki, we wouldn't need police if an apology solved everything. I know you're doing your best on this investigation. Nevertheless, your screw-up yesterday really cost us. The investigation hasn't been proceeding like we hoped.
I'll make up for it. Please, give me another chance.
What happened?
This reminds me of something.
Did the whole building come down? Is this the explosion they were talking about?
My daughter's been begging me not to decrease her allowance when she gets bad grades. I thought you were a bit more capable than this, Ryuki. I mean, I got chewed out by my higher-ups, too. After work tonight, I'm going to my favorite host club and popping every champagne bottle in there.
Good for her.
Your daughter. I'm still not used to hearing that.
Oh? Well, I guess it's true that I don't give off a maternal image. I haven't done anything motherly at all, really. My daughter just turned 18 last year, but she pretty much grew up all on her own.
18? She's older than I thought.
You wouldn't think it looking at this figure, huh? She's a grown woman now. She's capable of handling her business. Unlike a certain someone who gets overeager and screws up big time.
Look, like... did it explode just from him falling on it? What happened?
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might!
You know, I feel like this is probably not the time, Ryuki.
Excuse me?
What I'm trying to say is, I'm motivated, so please let me stay on this case. I'll solve this case no matter what it takes. In fact, I'm the only one who can.
Look, you realize it was that kind of gung-ho attitude that led you to making that mistake yesterday, right? I understand you want to distinguish yourself, but you're biting off more than you can chew.
But I can't just stop now.
Why didn't they show us what happened?
I should be able to handle this better than anyone.
Ryuki, boss is right. You're getting too impatient. Your life isn't over because of one little slip-up. More importantly, you need to accept your faults and learn from mistakes.
But why didn't they show us what happened? That would seem to imply something strange happened, huh?
Nothing other than what you already know. Oh, right, there is some news about the case. It has an official name now. The half-body serial killings. But that's pretty long, so we've just been calling it the HB case.
Lame.
The HB case.
Now you know how the media is. You don't solve this quick and they might end up calling you the half-brain investigator. So you'd better start
You couldn't
getting
call it,
things
like,
done, Ryuki.
The bifurcated bounty or something? You know, something a little cooler?
I understand your enthusiasm, Ryuki. So I'm giving you a chance to redeem yourself. I want you to continue investigating this case.
Thank you!
But I need you to follow orders from above.
Orders from above? What do you mean?
It's official. Kuruto Ryuki, you're being demoted to a police officer.
What?
This is for yesterday's fiasco.
Wait, you mean like a normal cop? That's terrible! That's way too harsh!
However, I'll give you 3 days. If you can resolve the case within that time, I'll take back your punishment and you won't be demoted.
3 days?
Ryuki, we should look at this in a positive light. We can continue the investigation, and if we can solve it in 3 days, you can avoid demotion.
It's impossible. We barely made any progress. How can I solve the case in 3 days?
Ryuki.
Demoted? Me? I'd rather be a bum on the street than a disgraced cop.
Ryuki!
Oh, and the communication system still
Well,
hasn't been fixed.
They'd take Tama away in that case, right? But he still had Tama in the other timeline, didn't he?
So any data Tama obtains
But the other
can't be
timeline,
uploaded
in
to
the
cloud
future.
yet. So just like I said before, Tama's data will be lost if her body is damaged. Be careful. You seem completely out of it.
Ryuki. Are you okay, Ryuki?
Yeah. I think the scenery helped me calm down a bit. But to think... demoted. Me.
You still have 3 days. If you can solve the case by then...
It's impossible. I can't believe I was told this today, of all days. Today was the day I lost my other half. I had a younger twin brother.
It seems like this is going to complicate matters significantly.
He had a strong sense of justice. Whenever he saw evil, he would stand up to it, face it head on, no matter what. That's just the kind of guy he was. His dream was to become a detective and help bring all the dangerous criminals in Japan to justice. My brother and I were really close, and we hung out all the time. It was like he was another me. But on that day...
So when you say twin, do you mean identical twin?
My brother and I were in the city, and we happened to see a wanted criminal. I called the police right away, but the culprit tried to flee on a big trailer truck. He was about to get away, so my brother tried to stop him, and he ended up in front of it, and... he got run over, crushed half his body.
Half his body, you say? Interesting.
This is the watch he was wearing. His time has been frozen since, and I lost my other half. My brother died 6 years ago, on February 13th.
Crushed half his body, you say? Identical to you, you say? So, I'm gonna slam it down on the table right now. This isn't Ryuki. Ryuki's the brother that died, and he's now just pretending to be Ryuki.
Today was the day.
Or who knows, maybe he's got a split personality going on. Maybe it's a Code Veronica deal, you know?
But I guess there's no point in me telling you all this. You already know my entire history. I hate the criminal that killed my brother. I wish I could catch him and rip him to pieces. And not just him. I hate them all. All the evil in this world. I hate it all.
Then, are you really going to give up now? If you give up, the evil wins. Miyuki, isn't there something you should be doing for your brother? Think about it.
Yeah, you're right, Tama. Thanks for reminding me of my promise to him. I'll become a hero of justice. That's why I decided to carry on his dream and be a police officer. If I fall into the bottom, I just need to crawl my way back up. I can't let it get to me now. The reason I became a sinker at Abyss was so I could encounter the more vicious criminals. The foul, immoral kind that evade the law.
But, like... surely you'd do that as a regular detective anyway. I can't imagine there's really that much difference.
Sinkers dig deep into their hearts and make them pay. That's my idea of a hero. I lost something of mine in order to become a sinker.
I don't know. Personally, I think it's more impressive if you can solve the case without that kind of technology. It's like how in the Phoenix Wright games, right? Phoenix and Apollo both can basically cast a spell. You know? Phoenix has the Magatama, at least from the second game on. And Apollo's got his, like, true sight business. But Edgeworth has logic in his game. You know, it's like, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. You know, simple logic. I think it's much more impressive to do it without the tricks.
One of my eyes. I had to extract my eye to become a sinker.
So you could transplant an AI ball. Me.
The surgery was last summer, right after I was assigned to Abyss.
Yes, so you and I have known each other for about half a year now.
I've lost many things along the way, but thanks to you going into my left eye, I feel like a lot of that emptiness has been filled.
Miyuki.
Tama, as long as you're with me, I can keep going. No, I have to keep going. For my brother, I'm going to catch the HB killer.
Yeah.
But what if it's you?
Okay, then it's time to pull myself together.
Or your
and
brother,
get back
because
to
he
the
didn't actually
investigation.
die. Who knows?
So, got any new intel?
What?
I'm sorry. Do you have any new information for me, please, ma'am?
No, let her cook. Go on.
Yes, I do.
How disappointing.
I looked into Chikara Horidori some more and came across something fishy. Also, I found something interesting about Shoma. The location indicated in the hidden message in Bats 490 was a research institute. That's what Shoma said, right?
Yeah.
But it actually wasn't Horidori Institute. I read through a ton of speculation threads online, and none of them mentioned Horidori Institute.
Then where was it, really?
I don't know. All I know for sure is it wasn't Horidori Institute.
What? Based off, like, the people who actually solved it didn't say anything about it, though, right? Like, they didn't say how it was done. So you're basing it off people that failed to solve it?
And that means Shoma lied. I have to talk to him. Where's Shoma now?
I don't know. It looks like he turned his smartphone off. But we do have a lead. Remember what Komeiji said?
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too. He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by...
Ferris wheel? The one on the rooftop amusement park at Meath?
Yes, we know.
Chikara was doing some dubious research in the past.
His current research is pretty dubious too. Rewriting DNA to achieve immortality.
Is that really dubious?
It was even more questionable than that. Rumors say there were even human experiments involved.
Alright, this is a different situation.
Human experiments?
Anyway, word moves fast, and the Research Institute was temporarily shut down. This happened 9 years ago. During that time, Chikara went missing for a bit to avoid being investigated.
But what about the current institute?
It was reopened after things had settled down. Of course, that required a massive amount of funds, which was provided by Riichi Chieda. Kizuna Chieda's father.
Oh.
Riichi Chieda is an extremely wealthy
Dude.
investor.
Doesn't he fucking look like it? Look at this man. Ascot, pocket tissue, mustache that looks like a fucking broom.
He's rich enough to be on the list of the world's most wealthy people. He's involved in a wide range of business ventures and holds many different titles. Investor, philanthropist, the founder of the Chieda Foundation, a university professor emeritus, and national goodwill ambassador.
I think the most impressive thing about him is that he had the courage to say, "Give me a suit jacket that has buttons where the nipples would be."
And after all that, he also became the chairman of a social welfare corporation, Iowan.
Iowan?
It's an orphanage. Seems that's where he is now.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Wait, before we go, you have a call from Iris.
Oh, Ryuki? There's something I wanted to tell you about the case.
What is it?
Well, I'm sorry. Recording is about to start, so I can't really get into it right now. Would you be able to visit Lemniscate later?
Lemniscate, the talent agency Iris belongs to. The building also has a small recording studio.
Alright, I'll see you there later.
Okay, thank you!
Our destinations are decided for now, but...
Iowan, Nisatan, and the third is Lemniscate.
There's one more place I'd like to go. Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Ah, Mama the Informant.
Oh my god! What happened?
You suspect she might know something.
That's right.
Why are you dressed like a soothsayer now? Why is your jacket so spiky? God damn, that looks sharp as hell.
Then let's get going.
Yeah, let's...
Okay, we're going to Marble, brother. Every time I see the limo, I'm like, what the fuck? Oh god. Aren't you under a... Oh, that didn't stop us before.
Oh, Ryuki!
Mizuki, honey.
Yeah,
Welcome.
we brought Mizuki and Iris here, despite them both being unable to drink. So you know. So. I'm not saying that I'm suspicious. But why is she rubbing two crystal balls? Why?
It's been so long.
Sorry, Mama, but I'm not here as a customer today. I was wondering if you knew anything about the case.
Do you mean the HB case?
Yeah. Mame and Gen are here.
But they're acting strange. They're both quiet.
Actually, no, this is worse than when we brought Mizuki and Iris here, because we were at least bringing them here with the intention of investigating something. Gen has presumably turned up with her for no particular reason other than to be here, which is significantly more shady.
Who are you calling a sumo wrestler?
Yeah, I didn't like where that one was going.
Huh? Where?
My man. Let's go.
Is that a crystal ball?
Yes, these are my big milky balls.
Milky.
Balls?
Oh, but I'm not talking about testicles, honey.
Yeah, I know.
I started telling fortunes as a side business, and believe it or not, I actually gained the ability to hear them.
Now I'm just sat here pondering my orbs.
Voices from other dimensions.
Other dimensions?
Yes. One day, I was suddenly gifted with the power. I suppose it's more accurate to call it a seance than fortune-telling.
They both sound pretty fishy.
Wait, there's a big difference between those two things?
You're just going to pretend you're hearing voices, aren't you?
No, I'm completely serious. I mean, I don't even remember what happens while hearing the voices.
This isn't telling somebody's fortune if you're performing a seance is very different.
Oh, why don't we give it a try? I could ask about the HB case. You might believe me if you see it in person.
No, it's okay.
No need to be so modest. It'll be free of charge.
What's the worst that could happen?
Then let me ask the Milky Balls.
Can you stop calling them that?
Oh, great set of balls. Who is the most beautiful in all the land? That is Mama, of course. Oh my, you flatterer.
That's not even what I wanted to ask.
And the answer is completely wrong.
That was just a joke.
I figured.
Ahem. Now, let's try this for real. Oh, great set of milky white balls. I need you to give me some clues for an investigation. One after another, victims have been torn in half in these half-body murders. Where can we find the key to exposing the culprit?
Face. A hidden face. The true face, as yet unrevealed to all. That is where the answer is hidden.
Whose voice is that? That was a very distinct voice that I recognized.
Huh? Did I just say something? I told you, I black out during these seances. Don't remember a thing. Let's see. The first thing that comes to mind is...
Gen?
Gen's face hidden under his mask, but he's sensitive about it. It's not something I can just ask.
Yeah, and it's hard to say if this is really related to the case or not.
The only other thing I can think of
Well,
is...
but we already have something else linking Gen to Tokiko, though.
Ah! Jin Furaway.
Huh?
It might also apply to Jin.
But Jin's face is well known.
Yeah, it's not like he hides it.
It's true that photos of his face have been all over the place, but he's never actually gone out in public in person.
Oh, God. What if we have a multiple twin instance situation?
Not even once?
Not even once.
It's not because he's shy, is it?
If that were the case, his photos wouldn't be out there either. I've heard he's an extreme narcissist. He circulates all those pictures himself.
These two things don't really seem like they go together.
By
Hey!
the way, Mama, what's up with those two?
Gen. Real quick. You wouldn't happen to be fucking Jin or some shit, would ya?
Well, the thing is, they had a bit of a differing of opinion.
What do you mean?
No, Mama. The problem is Genny's total lack of common sense.
My lack of common sense? Are you sure you're not talking about yourself? You sound like a stupid person right now.
What? You're the one who sounds stupid. You probably couldn't even beat the first question of the All-American Ultra Quiz.
Wait, what is this argument even about?
What's the question?
Well, we're having a disagreement.
All right, you jerk. Why don't we get a neutral third party and ask them?
That's what happened.
So, we came to Marble to get Mama's opinion.
Alright. That's better than just bringing the girl to the bar for no reason.
And that's where we're at.
But when I gave my input, it only made things more complicated.
I know. Now that Ryuki's here, let's see what he thinks.
Yeah, then we'll know for sure who's right. So, question time.
Huh?
What's the name of the island where the Statue of Liberty in New York is located?
Yeah, it's Ellis Island, right?
That's right.
You too? Are you serious? That's ridiculous. It can't be. The Statue of Liberty is definitely on Liberty Island.
No, it's true that the Statue of Liberty is on Ellis Island. I mean, there's no such thing as Liberty Island anyway.
I don't believe this. Something is off here.
Are we having a Mandela effect situation?
Tama, what do you think?
Of course it's Ellis Island. This is common knowledge. Look, I just looked it up online. Now do you see? The Statue of Liberty is located on Ellis Island.
Sorry, hold on. I'm going to Google right now. Ellis Island. Wait. This picture doesn't have the Statue of Liberty on it? Why did so many of these pictures not have the Statue of Liberty on it? Am I losing my mind? It's not Ellis Island? Am I... It's not Ellis Island? It's not Ellis Island. The statue is located on Liberty Island. Ellis Island is the immigration center? I just got smacked in the face by the Mandela effect, didn't I?
As you can see here, there's no such island as Liberty Island.
I'm sorry, Gen.
I'm sorry, this is really fucking me up right now? Hello? It's on Liberty Island? I mean, Ellis Island is connected to the Statue of Liberty. It's not actually on Ellis Island. But it's pretty close to it, but... Really? It's on Liberty Island? It's not on Ellis Island? But... I'm sorry, this has really fucked me up. I was so certain that it was on Ellis Island. Oh my god.
Mame is right.
She actually
Impossible.
isn't. Again, I understand.
See?
Anyway, they've been butting heads about the location of the Statue of Liberty this whole time. But it looks like they finally came to a conclusion.
Apparently not, though.
I see. If you all say so, I must be the one who's wrong.
Can I reload a save? Hey, can I go back? Gen doesn't deserve to get done like that. It's on Liberty Island.
What? Even you think that, Ryuki? The answer is Ellis Island.
What? Hold on. That's ridiculous. It can't be. The Statue of Liberty is definitely on Liberty Island.
No, I mean, there's no such
Sorry, okay. No, it's true.
thing as Liberty Island anyway.
You know, I thought so myself until a few minutes ago.
What? That's not true.
So you're in agreement with me. There's definitely something wrong here.
Hey, what do you think, Thelma?
Of course it's Ellis Island. This is common knowledge.
What?
Look, I just looked it up online. Now do you see? The Statue of Liberty is located on Ellis Island.
It can't be. Again, I still can't believe this, but it looks like they're right.
Impossible.
See?
Anyway, they've been butting heads about the location of the Statue of Liberty this whole time. But it looks like they've...
I see. If you all
Okay,
say
we got
so,
to the
I
same
must
point
be the one who's
regardless, but... Man, I just got really clapped on the face with that one.
wrong. I'm sorry, Amame. I was mistaken.
As long as you understand now, that's good enough for me. Everyone makes mistakes.
Damn, I got so badly.
Now, I need to get to work soon, so I'm heading out.
I'll stick around for a bit longer.
Okay, then I'll see you three later.
Yeah, I've been hit by the Mandela effect before. Because I really...
What about your restaurant?
The JFK car and Pikachu's tail, like, those have definitely gotten me before. But man, I got smacked in the face with it out of nowhere.
I closed up shop for the day. I couldn't acquire any ingredients I was satisfied with.
Really?
It's really important to me. It would be rude to serve mediocre dishes to my customers. I think I'll go to the warehouse district at the harbor after this. I thought I could watch the waves and think up new dishes.
I gained the ability to hear voices from people in other dimensions.
Oh.
Mama, you're always so beautiful.
That's also not really the same thing as a seance per se. Well, I guess it depends on how you look at it. I wouldn't call it a seance, but...
You flatterer.
Hallucinations, maybe?
A manifestation of her repressed desires.
But it felt different the second time she did it, when she mentioned the thing about hidden faces.
Well, those two other options are gone forever, apparently.
Yes, I love that place. I can watch the ocean in silence with no one around. I find it very soothing. For some reason, Date seems to go there often as well. I have been very close with Date for some time. He often stops by Brahmin before coming here to drink. I trust him. There are only 3 people who weren't afraid of me the first time they saw me. Date, Amame, and Leon.
You know Leon too?
Yes, he's a regular at Brahmin as well. Leon just wandered in one day while Date was there. They hit it off right away and had quite a lively discussion. I joined them after closing up for the day, and the 3 of us drank until morning.
Huh. That's an interesting group. I can't imagine what you 3 would talk about.
Probably porno mags or something.
What are they, teenagers?
Oh, we talked a lot about porno mags. Putting Date, Amame, and Leon aside, my appearance makes most people uncomfortable. But if I didn't wear this mask, I would scare them even more.
If I recall, your face has a congenital condition.
Yes. Would you like to see?
What?
My face.
Yes.
No, you don't have to if
I
you
would
want
like to see.
Not that I'm trying to avoid it or anything.
But to be honest, part of me wanted to say, I wanted to see. Not out of curiosity, of course, definitely is for the case's sake, definitely.
Face. A hidden face. The true face. As yet unrevealed to all.
It's Jiren.
That is where the answer is hidden.
That's Jiren, isn't it? Hold on, I'm going over to Google like for the 3rd time in the hour. That's I'm sure that's Jiren. That's Patrick Seitz, right? Yeah, it's Patrick Seitz. Damn. God damn. God damn. God fucking damn. Holy shit. Oh, Falco was DC Douglas? Damn. Patrick Seitz is fucking mama. That's incredible.
I'm not worried about
Wait,
that.
X-ray was an option.
Ota from Matsushita Diner doesn't understand the first thing about the true essence of cooking.
Oh dear.
I don't believe it.
I could clearly see Gen's skull, but it didn't seem like the answer to solving the case was hidden there. God, I wish it would just tell me what's going to advance it.
Yes, let's move on.
Well, Gen, Mama, I'll be going now.
Very well. Please take care.
Stop by to get a break from work every once in a while.
Alright, well, that was great. That fucked me up.